Hello. So it's Friday the 13th. It's 10:34 p.m. Central Time. And I wanted to say hi to some new friends. It's been a while since I did that, and I think it's about time that I did. So I haven't watched everybody's videos. I have been sick, as you know, and been working also, and traveling and all kinds of stuff. But I at least wanted to say hi. So, as of a month ago, um, Illmatic Rebel is a friend now. Came on board. Funk Off, also about a month ago. Frank Picorni. Now I actually know this person in real life, so hi Frank. He's very very into Halloween and the macabre side of things. So he makes some really cool art and stuff. So you should check him out if you're into that kind of stuff. Airborne Sapper comic fan. He came along about a week ago, and you could probably tell by his name what he likes and the kind of videos he makes. And then the Funk Off makes videos about Funko Pops and stuff. Daydreams and Nightmares is the latest. Well, actually, it's so weird. Sorry, there's a hair on my thing right here. So the weird thing about YouTube, well, one of the weird things about YouTube is that it excuse me, it shows you that you have a new subscriber, but it doesn't show you who that subscriber is right away. And often, if the person's subscription, if you hide your subscriptions, then you won't be listed in my list. So if you did subscribe and you want me to say hi, just let me know. Send me a message or something. Anyway, Daydreams and Nightmares. He talks about comics and stuff like that too. So definitely go and check these folks out. I'll of course leave a link to their channels in the description. So hi everybody, thank you so much. It's great to meet you, and I apologize that I haven't been able to watch a lot of your videos yet. I've been trying to kind of catch up on videos and stuff. So, while I've got you, I'm also gonna do a tag video. I wasn't tagged that I know of. If you did tag me, tell me. Like I said, I'm catching up on videos, but I noticed that there was a new little tag video going around, so I thought I would just invite myself. I'll tag myself. And the tag is called just the 12 questions tag is what it seems to be called these so far. And I'll put, of course, the questions down below, and by all means, tag yourself. Okay, question 1. When did you start YouTube? Well, technically, I started YouTube, I think it was back in 2008, 2009, 2008, 2009, somewhere around there, with a different channel. And that channel still exists, Creepy Chick 13, but I don't do anything over there. I think I might have a video up of my tattoos, which I also have on this channel. I don't know what that was. So it's been many a year since I started YouTube. Why did you start YouTube? Well, so I started out probably like most people do, just kind of watching videos and stuff, and then I happened upon Silver Scream Girl's channel, and she vlogged. She was a vlogger, and I thought, how cool is this? She's talking to people who are subscribed to her, and she knows people from all over the world, and how cool would that be to get to know people from all over the world? So my very first video, I think, was about Darfur, and about the horrible things that happened there. And I just started vlogging after that. The reason I even started doing videos, though, was I was working on my master's degree in education, and one of the things I had to do was teach a class and film it, and then send, because it was online, and so I filmed it and I had to send the video to my instructor, and so that kind of made me feel more comfortable in front of the camera or something. I don't know. Plus, my mom's really always taking pictures of us and had video cameras and stuff like that, so I was kind of on the front end of that sort of generation of people being filmed and stuff all the time. So number 3. I'm so sorry, I still am sick, by the way. I know you could probably tell from my voice, but of course the more I talk the worse it gets, so sorry about that. Number 3, what's your favorite show you've made? Now, I have another YouTube channel. It's called Spooky University, and you guys have probably heard me mention it before. And I do plan on doing Spooky University again. I really do. I have ideas and things that I want to, like topics I want to put in the cup. If you've not seen my Spooky University channel, I'll of course link that as well for you, just in case you want to take a peek. But I really loved doing Spooky University just for the conversation that it started. I mean, this was back in the time when you could respond to people's videos with videos, and you know, my whole goal in it was to get the community talking to each other about different topics. And we usually did fun topics like Bigfoot or ghosts or Ouija boards, or you know, stuff like that that fit with the spooky theme. But then we also did some other things that weren't necessarily spooky, that were just fun things to talk about. So I am gonna get back to that. I don't know if anybody's gonna be into it or not, but maybe. That's how I met a lot of people, and that's how the people who were subscribed to me there met each other, and became friends and stuff. And a lot of them have stayed friends since then. So that was pretty cool to see that happen. That was my goal, was to get people talking to each other. So I'll say all of Spooky University. As far as on here, Creepy Corners, you know, I really just, I like the where I can talk to you guys and you guys talk back to me, and we, you know, have fun talking about whatever it is. I can't really think of a favorite necessarily. Number 4, I know this is going to be a long video, of course. How could you think otherwise? Let's see. Number 4, have you met any other YouTubers? I have. So of course Tweetness, that's my mom, and his name was BumptousBob. I don't know if he still has a channel or not, but I met him in Las Vegas. And then there was Jelly Bean, and I forget, she had numbers after it, but her name's Jennifer, and she was also in Vegas, and I met her and her husband. So I'm sitting here, I'm editing this video, and it dawns on me, I didn't mention Dago Cleo. Come on, what was I thinking? He's got a YouTube channel that's very active. He's a vlogger. I totally met him in person. He's from, well, I think he's originally from Canada, but he lives in Switzerland. And yeah, you should definitely check him out. I don't know, Bernie, why I forgot. I'm sorry, but I have definitely met you in person, and it was fantastic. Okay, back to the program. There are several YouTubers that I really would love to meet in person, but those are the ones that I've met in person, and it was sort of interesting and strange to see them in real life and see them as a 3D person instead of a, you know, a talking head on a screen, or, you know, just a 2D person. Number 5, what's your favorite animal? Now, if you've watched my videos at all, you know I love cats, but I also love bats. I also love spiders. I love dogs. I love snakes and lizards and I love animals in general. But if I had to pick a favorite, I'm probably gonna have to say, I'll probably say cats. I mean, I really, really love cats. They're so cute and sweet and everything, but it's a hard choice. I don't know if I could really say cats, but it's my favorite, but they're definitely up there. Let's cut that out for sure. You. Um, let's see. What's your favorite color? Is number 6. Now, this may be surprising to you, but my favorite color is, I would call it midnight blue, but there's a color that the sky gets that's it's almost like a dark purpley blue, and there's no way in the world I know the name of this color, but the sky gets this color, and I absolutely love that color. It's my favorite color. I don't know what the name of it is, but I call it midnight blue because I can't really think of anything else. But it's more of like there's more of like a purpley tinge to it, but it's definitely getting close to darkness, but not quite dark yet. Number 7. What's your favorite holiday? Well, my favorite holiday is Halloween for sure. However, I live it all the time. So I'm gonna tell you my second favorite holiday, and that is Valentine's Day. Not too many people necessarily know about that, but that is true. I love Valentine's Day. It's really close to my birthday. Plus, I really like all the love and that kind of stuff, that this happy stuff that goes along with it. So Valentine's Day is my second favorite holiday. My phone's telling me it's on low battery. Okay, where was I? What's your goal for this year? Well, I think what the videos that I've watched, people have talked about their YouTube goal. I don't really have a YouTube goal. I just like to make videos and say hi to you guys and have you guys comment and stuff and us talk to each other, and I love to watch your videos. You know, my actual goal, my life goal, I guess, is to figure out a way to move back to Kansas City. And that's all I'm going to say about that, because otherwise I'll cry. Okay, so number 9, what equipment do you use? Right now I'm using a GoPro. It's a GoPro Hero 5 Black, I think is what it's called. My mom got it for me for Christmas, and I absolutely love it. So far it's pretty cool. Number 10, how do you edit your shows? So I use Wondershare Filmora. That's the name of the software. Sometimes I use YouTube's editing deal. It just depends. It depends on what I want to do with it. Sometimes I don't edit at all. I just put it up there. But most of the time I do, because I'll either cough or the cat will do something crazy or whatever, so I need to cut some of that stuff out. Or I talk for a really long time. Yes. Alright, let's see. Who are some of your favorite YouTubers? Well, you know what? Tweetness definitely, but I'm biased. That's my mom. I really like... That's really hard for me to say, because I like a lot of YouTubers. I like watching funny stuff a lot, because I like to laugh, but also a lot of times I use YouTube as an escape from the reality that is this world. I like to look into other people's lives and see them having a good time or hanging out with their family or whatever, you know. I like that stuff. I also really like watching people in the gothic subculture. I love the makeup and the styles and stuff. So you know, I'll have a lot of those types that are I consider some of my favorite channels. But yeah, I'm constantly watching different channels. I've got so many, I can't even list them all. I know, I'm just scrolling down through here, seeing who all still is around. And I know, mentioning people that have been have stopped making stuff. Pixie Willows, she's really fun to watch. Rebel Potions, I like watching her videos. She does. She's a recent subscriber to me, and I think she found me through that Wicked Bath Bomb video I did. And she makes bath bombs. She actually makes her own bath bombs and stuff. Oh my gosh. Who else? I know I'm like going down through and looking at all these different ones. The Amber Files, she's really good. Kate reads books. Love her. She's so funny. Oh my gosh, that girl makes me crack up every time. Via Latina, Via Latina. I think that's how you say your name. Fun to watch. Yo-Yo Max, of course. Zatara 84 looks like he's closed it down, man. And then Fish Gal 69, Z Queen Bean. These are all old Zipster, all older channels that, I mean, Zipster sometimes makes stuff still. Gosh, that makes me wonder about Zatara. Where did he go? Wow, I guess he shut down his channel. That's sad. I was wondering why I didn't see him. Dang, I'll have to check him on Facebook and see what's going on. I didn't realize he shut down his channel, but now I see that he's not there anymore. So, well, that's sad, and I really hate to see that happen. He made some pretty good videos. All right, back to our questions. I know that was only question 11. We're 20 minutes in, people. What's been your biggest success and fail so far? Well, you know what? I think if you're talking about YouTube specifically, my biggest success in YouTube, just been getting to know people, meeting people from all over the world. I haven't traveled very much in my life. I mean, I've traveled within the United States, but the only place outside the United States I've been is Mexico. And since I've been doing YouTube videos, both with this channel and Spooky University, I've met people from Switzerland and Sweden and Brazil and all different. I mean, I'm just naming off just some people off the top of my head. And then even like within the United States, people from Hawaii and California and Florida and Pennsylvania and Boston, and or I guess I should say the state, Massachusetts. So it's the biggest success to me about my YouTube time has been just getting to know people, and it's so interesting to me how out of so many people on this planet, we can see into your life and we can see what's going on with you, and we can get to know each other and find that commonality between us. Even if, I don't collect comic books, I don't buy comic books, but I love the art. I love to hear your passion and your excitement about the things that you get and how much you love it. And then, of course, I love Halloween and stuff like that. And finding a commonality between me and somebody else who's also into maybe horror movies or, costumes, or they really love bats, or they really love tarantulas. And it doesn't have to be the whole thing. Like, you don't have to be exactly like the other person, but just to know that you have that thing in common. And I think we all have at least one thing in common. It may be a little tiny thing, but it's amazing to me to know that when you start talking to a person, that you're going to find out that you have something in common eventually. It may be hard. It may be a hard thing to see right away, especially considering our current political climate and things like that. But we all have at least one thing in common, besides that we're human, Fail. What's been my biggest fail so far? This is gonna sound totally corny. And it is. It really, I mean, but it's true. I mean, I try not to look at things as a failure. I try to look at things as a learning experience. So what's been my biggest learning experience? I think it's really just knowing that not everybody is going to enjoy me watching me or listening to me. Um, my biggest fail in the past was that I let stuff get to me. So I still do it. Don't don't think I don't. I take a lot of things very personally, and especially when you're dealing with YouTube. I mean, it's about me. When you make a video, it's about you usually, and how you feel, what you think, what you believe, that kind of stuff. And so when somebody comes at you and attacks you over something, or calls you, says something mean about you, or how you look, it's hard not to take it personally. And I know it seems like some of these bigger YouTubers, I mean, they get thousands and thousands of comments, and some of the comments are horrible. And I mean, that's why a lot of my mom tells me I should name my videos a little differently or something, but I really want to attract people who are like-minded, or who at least have that one little thing in common that we can talk about, and I'm not on here looking for a debate. I'm not on here looking for, you know, I'm looking to have a good time. So, my fail is that I take things too personally, I guess, and I I think I hold back a lot of about me because out of fear of being judged. I mean, you put your face on the camera, and you put it out there in the world, and anybody in the entire world who has internet access, or who could get to that video, is gonna see that, and they could say anything that could absolutely make your day, or it could ruin your day. So that is a vlog for another time. I kind of made it into a mini rant, but there it is. So those are the 12 questions. Those are my 12 answers. At 25 minutes per the recording, so of course I will have to cut this down. You can check out Matthew Movies. This is where I just read off the questions, but I actually saw the tag video on Bossman 1974's channel, who I just subscribed to today. So if you haven't checked out Bossman 1974, if you haven't checked out Matthew Movies, go and check them out. Matthew Movies, as I bet you can guess, does movie reviews, and he put this tag video up. And then Bossman 1974, I think he does like unboxings and comic book stuff and Funko Pops and stuff like that. I haven't really watched a lot of his stuff, but I really liked the fact that he did this tag video, and I like to get to know people, so I subscribed to him today. So Bossman 1974, thank you for the inspiration and for the tag video. You didn't tag me, but that's okay. You didn't think I was subscribed to you. So so there you go. There it is. Hope you're having a great Friday the 13th. Or had a great Friday the 13th, depending on when I actually put this video up, which will probably be tomorrow since it's now 11 o'clock. Alright, have a great day or night or wherever you are, and I will talk to you soon. Alright, bye.